Hello everyone, welcome, I am Tacet, and today we are going to be messing around with, of course, the new Sunbird that was just released. Going to be messing with a couple red teams, just various teams that it's used with, probably the Catcher's thing quite a bit that we were using earlier, as that is the best one that I have found so far. Maybe we can find an even better one. I already recorded the best teams video. I'll have that up probably early tomorrow at some point. Probably before I head out for today. So, yeah, we'll have that up soon. Very soon. So even if they do the patch out of, like, nowhere sometime tomorrow, I already have it recorded. So we won't need to worry about it. Already got it done. I can't talk right now. I always do that at the beginning of a recording, too. If I mess up, it's like, oh, well, never mind. I sometimes do it, like, 3 or 4 times. Anyways, obviously, we can't redo a stream. I'm all over the place right now. Anyways. Hello, Ajax. Hello, Strawn. Hello, Howden Machine? Howden Machine. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Bridget. Hello, Maximuse. Hello, Justin. Hello, Lewis. Hello, Humberto. Hello, Vampire. Welcome all. Welcome, welcome. Okay. First time you made it to the beginning of the stream. Really nice. Welcome. And we'll have a redeem code a little bit later as well. Probably in about a half an hour, some kind of time. And yeah, I've been messing around with this. This is my favorite Sunbird so far. It's, the team in general is actually pretty fun to use. It has the nice, like, quick, it has the quick Elspeth concept to it, but it also has the focus damage, which is kind of nice. Because most of the stuff that I tend to use with Elspeth hits everything at once. But one somewhat unique thing about this team is we get to target a particular troop to kill if we wanted to go for a... Oh, I should have taken a blue first. If we want to go and take out something that's really important. There's nothing that we really need to take out, but as you can see, we can target down one, and then you two adjacent will get taken out really easily. So we'll just get our mana right back up, and go from there. Get another one of those down, and that's pretty much match. Yeah, it's pretty much match, and that is match. There we go. So yeah, it's quite devastating. And I did put this in the best teams video because, yeah, this thing is insane. Hey, we even got no stuff. Doesn't always work, but that's the risk that you bring when you run an Elspeth in PvP. It's more of an explore troop than a PvP. It's not that consistent for winning, but as long as you land that extra turn, you're pretty much good to go. And every time we take an individual red take, we end up getting that little bit of extra damage on him because we get the extra stats. What else do we need to move around? Unfortunately, this guy isn't red. Ideally, you want the thing that summons in last slot to be red. Of course, you have absolutely no control over that, though. Unfortunately. And at a moment like this, we really have no way to really put more of a particular color on the board. We might as well just start taking reds, I guess. Poke it here and there. We could kill him and hope for green, but since there's so much red, we might as well keep poking the reds until he eventually just stops doing whatever he's doing. Until he, like, starts getting it to cast. That's the only time we'll really need to worry about him. And then we just clean up and then boom. And that's pretty much how every battle goes, for the most part, assuming nothing bad happens. Now, where do I get this cough from all of a sudden? I haven't coughed all day. Maybe because I don't talk all day, and then when I start talking, I start coughing. I don't know. Let's see. Also, hello, Bridget. Let's see, who else? Hello, JZG. Hello, Undertale. Welcome all. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I don't know if I replaced out your slot yet, JZG, because I know you ended up going to Anonymous earlier. But I haven't gotten a replacement for that slot yet, unless Maximuse did it. Wait, Maximuse, you said you were going to help recruit earlier. Did you get someone yet? I didn't even actually double check. If not, then we have a slot available. Let's see. That needs to be filled by tonight. I'll go clear out that. Really annoying spread right now. One Phoenix is enough to kill, though. So we'll just take the red right there. Go for another red. And then that's clean up. There we go. How much did you miss? Well, we haven't really gone over much yet. We're mainly just messing around with this team and destroying things like crazy. Because this team is very, very, very strong. Let me see. Did we get a replacement yet? Guild. No, we have not. So if anyone wants to join the guild, we do have 1 slot left. Our minimum is 300 trophies, 500k gold, 1.5k seals, Sentinels fully maxed out, and we fight in the bracket 1. normally the top 6 of bracket 1. We're trying for top 3 eventually. But yeah, if anyone's interested in joining the guild, we do have 1 slot available. So now's the time if you can do all those requirements. Hello, Mr. Wilson. Welcome. Where to move? Well, duh. We'll just take that first. We haven't done it yet. So we'll get that down first. Get our red. That's a huge waste right there. We only need 1 mana, but don't really have a way to work around that. We will go in for a different target this time, just because he's the one with the ability intimidating us. We have a purple into a yellow. We don't really need either of the 2 colors though. So we're not going to take it. We can now purple into skull. Again, we don't really need that color. Well, we do, but we don't... Oh, wait, we can green it. Here we go. Green into purple into skull. That'll work. Okay, we have split damage. I need to get a Ketris first, though, if we can. I need a Ketris, then Bird, and then we won. Problem is, we cannot actually do that. I'll move that over. We can't stop everything. And we'll take a green into a brown chance. Oops, and I give him 4 times brown. Well, that's not too big a deal. He didn't hit through the HP yet, and he created a bunch of reds for us that we'll be able to utilize. So take the yellows real quick before I forget. And we have no need to cast the Elspeth at the moment. We might as well just take a red. It's annoying when the last troop isn't anything that we can actually use. That does happen quite a bit, and it does go a lot slower if that does happen. But all we have to do now is just Ketris into a bird, and down it goes. You have just had the worst nightmare? I haven't actually had nightmares for a while. I don't know why. But yeah, nightmares are annoying whenever they happen. Let's see. Where do we go? Oh yeah, what guild are you in, Strawn? Oh wait, actually, that's an obvious question. That's the answer to that is obvious. All I need to do is just check my Guild War thing. That was a really dumb question on my part. He said we're battling tomorrow, and then I ask what guild you're in. Fail. Because I can just see by going into my screen what guild you're in. Where to move, where to move. If he devours us, we lose. Okay, good. He doesn't. Actually, even if he did devour that, that actually wouldn't have mattered other than his skulls being really annoying. We'll move that down. I did it that way so we could try for a red chance. Didn't land, of course. Throw that down. And just get another Ketris and go from there. We will need to do something about that, though we have nothing we can do at the moment, so we'll just get our mana right back up. He does have Forest Guardian. We do use the greens, and I have no way of denying out all the purple, so he is going to get a kill. He is going to get a lot of a kill. Wow. Gold Extract would be good, leaving that there. That is definitely needed. Oh no, never mind, I have to take a skull. If I don't, he gets 4 times blue, which I guess isn't too big a deal. Let's see, any way I take this gives him a 4 times. If I take it this way, he gets 4 times purple. If I take it up, he gets 4 times blue. And yeah, there's no way we can get around this then. And if we take the blue, he just gets an extra turn off the skulls. So let's give him a extra turn on blue then. That'll also still give him a skull distract. Oh wait, no, it wasn't. Never mind. Well then, we'll go take the skull into double reds. That'll be fine. Need to get that barrier off. This we can revive at any time. I do want to wait until we get our red first though, before we go and pop that. So we'll go and get a little bit more stats and get him all the way down almost to death. And we do this, that will kill that and clear out the other 2. And of course it gets a summon. Oh, I did not realize that interaction. Interesting. Yeah, if we kill ourselves with something, it still has a chance of summoning off the thing. Because if we kill it, or if we kill ourselves every single time we do that, he has a 50% chance that he'll revive on the little guy. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad, but luckily he's dead now, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. But yeah, that could be a problem in some battles, not this particular battle. But that definitely means we can't use it in Guild Wars. Didn't think about that. Alright, well we can just Sunbird it. Yeah, now we can Sunbird it. And down it goes. Getting so used to his little routine. Let's see. Let's see. We got knocked out of bracket 1 this week. Yeah, that happened to my guild a few weeks back. I think we should be fine now, though. It was mainly because we only had 27 out of 30 people. Okay, so right off the bat, of course, get the little guy going, get our reds, take the red, and Ketris into a, well, another Ketris. I really wish there was an easier way to get Ketris up a second time. There isn't really any way we can go about this, unless our last slot happens to be a red, a green, or a brown. Those are the only instances where it kind of works, if it has one of those 3 colors, which surprisingly does not happen that often, even though it's half the colors in the game. It's mainly because knights don't cover it as much, and of course she just summons knights. So move that down. Oh, it was actually turn 2, I didn't even notice that. Whoa! Oh, there we go, there's the extra mana we needed. And let's match. Let's throw that down and then throw anything. There we go. Is Gems of War the only content we do on this channel? No, we do Stardew Valley quite a bit, or every Sunday we do. I'll be starting a new account on that probably in a few weeks. Other than that, I will probably be running a few other games soon. We have done Darkest Dungeon and stuff in the past. Not sure when I'm bringing that back. We are going to be bringing Puzzle Quests back as a Let's Play series. I'm not going to be streaming it this time. We streamed it the first time around, but the second time around this time, we're going to be doing a just kind of like a Let's Play style thing. And it'll actually be the first game that I technically do a Let's Play for. Even though, oh no, even though I call the Gems of War things Let's Plays whenever I do them, they're not really the traditional Let's Play format. They're just me playing a game that I already know and just kind of showing you guys stuff. And they're almost more like guide-like videos almost. But yeah, when we do Puzzle Quests, it's going to be like a legitimate Let's Play with a storyline, us going through it, and all that kind of stuff. And actual editing, gosh, because I will have to cut out stuff. There's no way I can not edit it. Puzzle Quest 1 has a lot of things in it, and a little bit of a grind if we're going for 100%, which is what we're doing. So there's quite a bit of content I would have to remove, or else it would be way too long. It's one of the problems with streaming it, which I had when we did end up streaming in the past. Also, why on earth are our stats so ridiculously high right now? I thought it's only 20%. Does he have like 100%? Do I have difficulty on somehow? Why do the stats seem so far above average? Am I missing something? He only has one of these. That shouldn't have given him that much stats. I guess it did. Huh. Okay. Oh no, that just seems like a little bit high on stats. Well, I guess they have a couple of the other bonds too. I guess that's just a lot of bonds then. I guess they just had a very large amount of bonds. Which would make sense because most of them do have the bond on them. Okay. Oh, we'll go move that down. Get the last little bit of our mana. And that's match. 5 HP and down it goes. You actually got Infernus today? Wow, nice. Congratulations. Really lucky. The best team you were using earlier was Sunbird, Warden, with Black Manacles, Giant Spider, and Queen Aurora. Why the Warden? Other than that, this seems okay. Let's see, Sunbird, Black Manacles, Giant Spider, Queen Aurora. I was thinking of using Queen Aurora with it. I was going to show that for the video, but then I realized you can't really use Forest Guardian with that team. And without being able to use Forest Guardian, it just doesn't seem as effective. You don't get that super quick start like what an Elspeth does. But once you get going, you pretty much just win. Okay, well, we'll go and... I guess it's all starting to get annoying. Gosh, choking over here. I have no clue where this cough came from. I haven't coughed a single time all day, and now when I start streaming it happens. We'll go through that down. Oh no, that wasn't enough damage. I thought it was. Oh well, we have to go and split kill it now. That dies to the thing. We'll go move that up. Skull will kind of just leave there. Oh wait, never mind. Let's actually take it. That's enough damage to kill now. And yeah, now it's still enough damage. And we can catch this as well. Yeah, Warden counts as a beast if you wanted to give it 50%. Also, I don't know if it counts for the event, though. Did you double check to see if it counts for the event? Because last I checked, trying to use a hero in a pure team, like if you're using all beast, it counts for the bonus, but it doesn't count towards the event. They could have fixed it since then, because that was obviously a bug. I don't believe they have, though. I don't recall it being fixed. But I don't really run them that often, so that might be why. Okay, so we grab all that. We even have this other cast if we need it, which is going to do literally nothing all the way in last slot. But he is a good color. He's a red-brown, so we do need his color. We have to hit on that one. We don't really have a choice there. And we could Skull Poke, not really that needed, though. Better off just try getting our mana back up. And let's just go do that. Nice, 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 very nice. And, ooh, I will have to waste this, don't I? Yeah, I have to. So we'll throw that down, because I don't have another choice. Because they're both, they both have agile. Well, now they don't, because once the enemy team is just agile, once the enemy team is just stealthy, they can no longer stealthy. It's kind of nice. But there we go, that's wipe. Yeah, that was a little bit annoying with the stealthies, but they still die pretty easily. Up, see you, Headless Chicken. Have a good night. If anyone has any questions, teams you want me to go over or anything, let me know. Let me go, actually let me clear this real quick, and let me go do Burgett's team. I'll probably just do it with Mechanist class, just so I don't have to switch though. Oh, this threw me off for a second. I was like, wait, they're all white borders. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. It is a rare after all. I'm not used to seeing white borders like ever. There we go, that's match. But that was some easy glory. I wish this was an all beast team. We'd be gaining so much glory right now. But yeah, these wins. I like how quick these wins are. A bunch of owl whiffs. Well, we can still go try it real quick. Let me go. See. Well, we got the Sunbird. Where did Bridges' team go? I know it used Black Manacle. Let's see. Sunbird, Warden, Black Manacle, Giant Spider, Queen Aurora. Of course, you would want to use Warden so that you can actually get the all-beast team. But I will be using it just with Mechanist for now. Oops, I already got the Sunbird. I'm trying to get the Sunbird as if we don't already have it. Oops, I need Black Manacle. Black. Put that in. Wait, what does Black Dagger do? Oh, it just hits the last enemy. It's just one of those useless weapons. I actually used that when I was first starting in the game, just a very little bit. I was mainly focusing on the purple ones. But back hitting was actually not that bad when the game first started, because everyone was very low with all their troops, and a lot of people did not put a proper back tank into their teams, so it was pretty easy just to backshot kill their team from the back upwards. And what else do we need? The Queen Aurora. And there we go. Okay, so let's go and figure out our banner. I guess just a standard double green would be fine. I don't think we cover every color, so there's nothing +2, +1 that we would need. So we'll just go for the +2 green. That'll lead into the Aurora and all the others. Let's see. Have you given thoughts on the new Mythic? Which one? The one coming this Friday? It seems a little bit below average. I forget exactly what it was off the top of my head now. I end up seeing it earlier. I forget. I do recall it being below average, but I do completely forget off the top of my head what it even does. It wasn't anything too spectacular, or else I probably would have remembered it. Okay, no Devourer. We'll get our Spider up. We'll go from there. Oops, I didn't even... Ah! Cough. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see. Put that over. I do have cough drops here. The only problem is I can't really talk while sucking on a cough drop. What do we need to move? We'll go move that over to get our little bit of mana. And what else do we need to throw down? We'll just move that over. Throw the giant spider on red, just so we can get some loot if we're going to be needing it. Wait, I just realized something. Other than the Sunbird, which is our tank, we only have one damage source, and that's our Black Manacle. Okay, move that over, move that over. Get our mana all the way back up, or almost all the way back up. Skull, I think I'm just going to ignore and let him poke on it, get our mana back up, and go from there. Don't stop it, stop it. There we go. Okay. Do we have alignment? Does not appear to be. No. So we'll just take the skull then. Oh, I better not have reduced my magic. I didn't even actually see. There we go. He did not reduce our magic. We're safe. We're safe. Okay. Let's go and... what do we need to get rid of? Brown, I guess. Go with that. And now we'll throw down Black Manacle. He did not hit magic again. Good. And now we just have to do that one more time. We'll do it all for purple. And that is enough. And that's match. There we go. Yeah, and we'll have the new patch really soon too. It's probably later this week. It depends when it goes through Apple and everything. They already got Sony approving it, which I believe is what, the PS4 version? Of course, they're probably going to release the Xbox and PS4 simultaneously, even though they're technically not the same version. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll do those at the same time, and then they'll do PC Mobile at the same time, because PC Mobile has to have it at the same time. Why do we think of the Princess Fizzbang? I did not see Princess Fizzbang. Does anyone have the link to where that is? And I can go give my opinion on it. Is that the one coming next week, or is it the one... no, it's not from the New Kingdom. Oops, that's my stream. Hello, my own stream. My stream is playing back to myself. Anyways, where was I going? But yeah, let me go check the spoiler thread. I haven't been looking at it too much as of recently. Because I do like some things to be a surprise instead of looking up everything. Let's see. Oh yeah, Ysmir's Chosen was the next one. The new Mythic next Friday, in a couple days, is Mythic Fars of Thorns Divine Fae. Spirit of Nature, 21 green, brown, purple. Deal magic plus 20 damage randomly split among... oh yeah, it was this thing. Yeah, this thing's gonna be useless. Deal 20 plus, or magic plus 20 damage randomly split amongst enemies. Boosted by entangle enemies. Creates 10 green gems, and that boost ratio is at 10 times. The only really good thing about it is it creates its own color. The bad thing though is Web Spinner's more efficient because it's 6 mana less. Even though this thing spawns 1 additional gem, it's never actually going to be able to get enough mana. Well, I shouldn't say never, but compared to a Web Spinner, it's going to feel like it never gets enough mana. Because with a Web Spinner, you just need to put a +1 on it, and then you get a 5 times 4 times, you get full mana. With this thing, if you put a +1 on it, you will need like double 5 times just to be able to get full mana, which is manageable, but just a little bit harder to do. As far as its traits, it has Nature Spirit, I forget what that does, Arcane, which is +1 magic every single time an ally casts, and Wild Vines, which entangles a random enemy whenever you match green gems. The biggest issue with this is Salvania Mora is better as far as a entangle is supposed to be used, and I feel like it's going to randoming a random enemy. Other than for the boost ratio that it has, there's really no point in doing it. Very, very few instances would actually require you to need to do such a thing. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty dull mythic. I don't foresee that being really used much at all. It will probably be used with a Web Spinner simply because it will work within the context of a Web Spinner team. They'll probably use it with like Web Spinner, Kraken, Green Seer, Giant Spider combo, you know, just the kind of classic things. Also, one thing to note about the Green Seer, Giant Spider combo is that both the Green Seer and the Giant Spider mana both go directly into the Spirit of Nature. I mean the new mythic of Ysmir's Chosen. So that could be useful, just using Green Seer Giant Spider loop with like a Kraken in the back with the Chalice thing in 3rd slot or something along those lines. But yeah, it's basically a weaker version of Web Spinner, even though it's a mythic. That's basically what it comes down to. A weaker version of Web Spinner that does entangle instead of poison. That's basically what the new mythic is. Hello, Nautical, welcome. Ah, all the coughs. Kirby is 95% Devourer rate. Cabarrus gets all the Devours. Cabarrus to Kirby. The Care Bear. Let's see. Where do we move? Let's go take the purple over. Take the other purple over and give a little splits. Oh, don't get barrier. No, I need to take time to remove the barrier. Let's just take some greens. Don't be killing things either. That's not nice. Do we skull? Sure, why not? There we go. Have a skull. Doesn't even matter. Why is this game so awesome? Because the developers of the game are so awesome. Yeah, this game has been a really small project, or not a small project, but it's a small development team, and they were able to take it a very, very far way. This game has been doing really, really well. Well, we'll let him just do his little skull. But yeah, the devs of this game are really nice. And they always talk to the community and stuff. A little bit less so lately. They now have a little bit more of a community manager kind of thing, which is what Salty's for and stuff. But they're kind of busy as of recently. Because Gems of War has grown a lot bigger than they were ever really planning on going with the game, I believe. Just kind of, I guess, one thing led to another. And yeah, it grew pretty crazy, particularly the last year. I think Gems of War like doubled or tripled in like player base. So yeah, it has gotten quite a bit higher. We'll go for the splits, and that's pretty much match. We can just Phoenix him at this point, and we don't really need to worry about much else. I'll let him take the skull and hope that's not enough damage. There we go. Who are the developers? I don't know them by their actual name. But their community names like Nimhane, Salty, Alex. Let's see, what was the other one? Who did I miss? Surian. How could I forget Surian? Surian's the lead developer, actually. That's not his actual name. I used to know his actual name off the top of my head. Forget what it is at the moment. He also did the Puzzle Quest games and stuff. Where to move? Where to move? Go take the red over. Let's see. Oh, did someone ask a question that I didn't end up answering? I wouldn't be surprised. At Plumpko. What did Plumpko ask? Let's see. Let's see. What is the link for the new mythic? Oh, there it is. Yeah, McCoy? How do you actually say that? McCoy? I never say it correctly. But yeah, that link that she just posted, or he. Well, we'll go for the poke right there. Get our split damage for the kills. Try to stop coughing. Okay. Well, we'll go take the red. It's Phoenix versus Phoenix. Who shall win? Could be us. I don't see why we wouldn't in this engagement. So he'll just take whatever. Because if I can't take anything, he also can't take anything. There we go. And that's match. Oh, wait, never mind. Oh, come on. Where are all the surges? No, we don't have enough mana for it. And he didn't get skull distracted. But now he gets to revive. I think that's the first time I've ever seen an enemy revive their Phoenix. Or kill it and then revive. Do we have enough damage? No, that actually isn't. That will be slightly short. Regeneration for the 1 HP. The mighty 1 HP. Okay, let it poke us. Come on now. Give us that last little bit of mana. It's not the one I needed, but we'll make it work. There we go. Okay. Even if you resurrect, we have enough to kill you. And down it goes. Would that mythic be viable on a humility team, maybe? Why would you use it on humility? I don't think so. Why would you need it on humility? It doesn't gain much of a benefit from extra magic. It has split damage, not AoE damage. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you'd really bother with it. Oh yeah, we still need to make sure... Oh, Nimhane is a she, yes. What was I about to go say? I was about to say something. Got distracted by my own coughs. Oh yeah, I should probably go and use 4 times Phoenixes, because why not? I did mention during the video that I would do that. No one has asked yet, but oh well. I'll preemptively do it, because it will be asked. We're probably going to have to do it again later too. Someone who's not here will ask later. Okay, let's go, and we actually don't have a really good option here. We can kill him, but what purpose does that really serve for us? Would almost do nothing. Better off just taking our manas that we need, like the reds and stuff. We'll move that up. Let him keep doing his thing. Throw down another one. Boom. Get a split damage kill. I probably should have gone for the... I don't know why I'm not. We're probably gone for the Draculus there, because he's going to get in the way of what we're trying to do. Oh yeah, if I'm not mistaken, if we do this, I haven't actually bothered testing this yet, but if I'm not mistaken, this will summon a her troop, not a phoenix. Yeah, it summons her troop. There's a couple other weird interactions where it does that as well. That is what I thought it would end up doing, but yeah, a couple of the other ones are a little bit weirder though. Like I believe if you do it with a what's this called, Drake Rider, I believe it's the Drake Rider that would get the priority. Where do I move? We need that last little bit of mana, so we'll stick around. Once he does that Draculus, we're dead. I don't know why I didn't target for him first. It's literally the only thing on the team, and then I go for all the humilities for whatever reason. Fail. Yeah, we could have actually preemptively denied that out. Oh yeah, Steve Frocker, or Frank Frocker. Yeah, Frockner. Australian names. But yeah, that's his name. Where to move? Go throw this down. I'm not going to worry about Garuda yet. We can worry about him on our final slot, or shot, I should say. We'll just move that over, put that down, and what else do we need to move? Move that up. Didn't get the extra turn. We can just simply throw this on last slot, get a little poke. I'll clear that out. We could try doing enough damage here. Actually, let's just do that. Do a little double poke, and now we definitely have enough. Let's clear them out. The Phoenix. Elspeth is an empowered mana generator. Yeah, that's the main reason why we're using Elspeth in this team. Can you ask, oh wait, what is Elspeth for the team for? Oh yeah, the reason for the Elspeth is she's the quickest mana generator in the game right now. She's not particularly good in PvP, but she's ridiculously good at winning quickly. No team that doesn't use her, or basically any team that ever uses her, is essentially the quickest possible team in the game. There isn't any absolute quickest team that doesn't use her for the most part. There are still like a few that you kind of use, mainly because they're a lot more consistent. But as far as if your goal was simply to win as quickly as you possibly could, not really caring about win rate or anything else like that, you'd pretty much always slot this kind of combo on your team, just because it's so effective to be able to get that much mana that quick. It's why you always run it in Explore. Because in Explore, it doesn't matter what your win rate is, and it's not like they're going to kill you. You're going to have enough stats that you're going to survive everything that they're going to do, so you don't need to worry about it as much as you normally would, like within a PvP battle. I generally try to refrain from using her within PvP, but this is a team that it does work decently with. So let's see if we can get another Elspeth. Unfortunately, we did not get the Surge right there. That would have been perfect. We did get a random Skull, though. So that's, well, we'll just have to go with it. We'll take the red, let him poke us, down it goes. We have our tank now. I'm going to wait till it takes a little bit more mana, so he's still blocking on the brown before we do anything. And we just need to kind of just maneuver around the board until we can actually do something. So we'll go take the red, purple, even though we don't need the purple at the moment. Take this little poke, and now we can pretty much team wipe him. Oh wait, or can we? Yeah, we can. We do that, and then the Phoenix takes out the last little poke, and down it goes. Elspeth will summon when you're casting her. Sunbird summons itself when you cast it. Wait, what? Of course, Elspeth will summon when you're casting her. Sunbird summons itself when you cast it. Oh, yeah, duh. Why did I think that? Never mind. Yeah, why did I think it would revive? Yeah, it only does it on its cast. I don't know what I was thinking about with that. Never mind, you are correct, yeah. Oh no, I'm a little bit out of it right now. You are correct, yes. You would never be able to revive it that way. It only does it when it casts. Anyways, Garuda, let it do its thing. He's actually going to redo our red storm. I believe it's the same color as it. What do we move? I guess we just start getting our mana back on it. Ideally by taking reds so that we can get a little bit of extra stats for it as we're taking our mana that we need. Do we cast this yet? It's not going to kill one of the main objectives we kind of needed to do. So I don't think we are. Go for that. Didn't get really much of what we needed. But we do get some reds now, which will be the last gap of our reds. And we can pretty much just kill out everything that we need. We do that. Get the split shots. And wow, that split shot was enough. I thought we were going to need like one more skull to clean up, but nope. Split shot was enough on its own. Somehow... Oh, wait, never mind. I already read that. Hey, there we go. Oh, wait, he's running with that banner? I would not advise doing a -1 brown. You have no need for the +1 yellow for anything. I'd stick with the +2 red. If it was a +1 brown instead of -1, that would be good. If it was a +2 red, +1 brown. Or +2 red, +1 green. But for a +1 yellow, it's not worth it at the cost of a brown. So yeah, let's go fight him. Using the same team as us, except different banner. Really bad board. Okay, he just killed his most important troop. Good job, AI. Good job. He literally just destroyed his most useful troop. Very smart, AI. You got this. Okay. Do we just hit the Elspeth? Because if I don't, she's gonna revive the rest of her team. We'll do that. Well, speaking about reviving the rest of the team, that's gonna revive itself now too. Might need to specifically target it. Never mind, now we can't really specifically target it because we don't get any adjacent damage. Wow, the extra revive bringing it forward actually helped it quite a bit right there. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well, we'll go take a little bit of mana, let him skull poke us. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore this now. There's really no point in going for it. We'll let him poke us and go from there. And I could do double split. I think we'll do that. Go down split number. I think we're gonna need a triple split, aren't we? Because the Phoenix is gonna revive itself. We'll take our red. Throw a little bit extra mana. Let the Sunbird do its thing. We'll throw it back. And that's a match. There we go. Oh yeah, exploders are always really fun to use. Exploders do just about everything you ever really need. Biggest strategy with that though is make sure you always use 6 colors on the team. Very rarely can you use 5. Generally, if you're using an explosion team, you do want to cover all the colors, because any color that you're not covering, you're essentially gaining the mana, but it's going nowhere. So you obviously want to put it into something if you can, even if it's something that's not the greatest. It's just to have it. If it's a slightly weaker option, but you're still putting mana in something, it's normally worth it compared to having a stronger troop, but it never gets mana, because if it never gets mana, then it's not going to be able to do anything. So it doesn't matter. Okay, well, he'll do his little wisp thing. Those are a little annoying. What else do we need to move around? Okay. We'll go take the brown, hope for a skull. We don't get it. We'll go and what else do we need to go do here? Guess we'll throw down the Ketris into bird. Get rid of Christine X, that too. Oh wait, never mind. We were going to need to target that regardless because he's double stealthy. Didn't really have a choice there. Do we try it now? Yeah, that should be enough damage. We'll kill that up. We'll cast that one more time, and that will double kill. One of them will still live, though. Move that over. Speaking about living, yeah, Sunbird, go. They're our last hope. Should still easily win, but we'll find out. Come on, red drop. You have even higher chance than normal. There you go, perfect. So that has no targets anymore, and there we go. Wow, actually a full team wipe. Very nice. We didn't even need to clean up on the first trip. Yeah, I'm so hyped for next patch already to get here. They already sent it. and the Sony already approved it. Now we just need Apple to approve it, Microsoft to approve it, and the Steam one is automatically approved. They don't need to go through any approval process. If only PC was its own version, we'd get updates so ridiculously easily if PC was its own version. Because the second that they basically had it completed, they could just get it approved pretty much instantly, because it's not like an approval thing on Steam. All other platforms have it, Steam doesn't. Where do we go? We'll take the brown over. Get yourself a blue into a red chance. Didn't get it. Though we didn't have the storm, so maybe that's why. Storm would have helped us. We could actually lose this. Yeah, his stats are so high. I keep underestimating how many stats that actually is from all those extra little bonuses. So why did I throw that one first? That was completely pointless. Who's the biggest threat? None of them are particularly strong, but they are really tanky together. Oh, there goes Elspeth. Not really something we need, but would have preferred her not to die, of course. He'll give us plenty of green, so that's kind of nice. We'll just let him do his thing with that. Do we take a red? Yeah, we just go for the red. Pretty much every red we see we'll want to take. We can go for that. Probably just let it distract. One thing to note too, which is something I forgot to mention, though it's kind of self-explanatory given that it does it for the other thing as well, is disentangle and any status effect that you have on you. If you cast it, you'll end up removing every status effect that's currently on you. So, like right now, if we go and actually, let me not do it yet, but if we go do it right now, obviously you can see we're entangled, and now we're not entangled. Boom. Okay. Well, that was a little bit of a waste to use it there, but I did want to show that. We'll take the skull poke and go for the triple kill. I'm not quite sure if this could be enough damage for triple. Oops, I should have taken the brown first. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. That's over. And so maybe I should have gone for a split. Yeah, let's go do that one. So we get more damage on the other one. Then we can just kill it out that way. Probably could have done it in the other order as well and still done enough, but there we go. Did I try Infernus instead of Ketris? Maybe you can refill something with explosions? Sure, we can go try it real quick. Infernus. That would also keep the red storm even higher. We'd have even more red storm. Too bad it doesn't stack. That would be amazing if storm stacked. Like if they had like a 5x stack on it that I could go up to. That would be pretty insane though, depending on how much that would actually improve the amount of gem drops. Probably would not be a good idea, but would be funny. Okay. Right off the bat, we have almost nothing to do. We'll just take that down. Let him poke us. Try to get a slightly better board. I guess this will have to be sufficient. And there we go. And now we just need to wait till Infernus to get up. And they will poke a bunch of damage every turn because of all the burns. Let's go through Infernus. And we do get the extra turn. Just need a little bit more of our mana now. Get our Infernus back up. There we go. And poke into another Furnace. And as match. Well, it actually did work out pretty well. There we go. Not quite sure if it'll always do that, but it did go really decently. Yeah, it went really well. I need to get rid of this cough. Let's see. Let's go and do the red. I do have cough drops here. Maybe I should just go take one already. I don't know how well I'll be able to talk with one in my mouth though. Let's see. We'll find out. Oh, I can just put it to the side. Yeah, this will kind of work. If you guys can understand me. Has a slight slur to it. But yeah, that should work. Oh, double red. Nice. Okay. Now I just need to make sure I don't accidentally swallow it. Okay. They'll throw down Infernus. And let him do his thing. Can you please end your turn today? Thank you. Do we bother destroying it? Yes, because we need the yellow. If it does brown, then that'd be bad, but we need the yellow. No! What did I just say? Well, we got a map. Throw that down. Then we can Phoenix for the wrap-up. Don't kill it. Stop killing everything. There we go. And that's a match. Can you reduce the game sound a little? I'm very... oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that ended up happening yesterday, too. I think I had it turned up too high. I might have accidentally moved it upwards, yeah. Oh, no wonder yesterday's stream was like that, too. Okay. That should be a bit better now. Should be a bit more even. Yeah, I forgot about that. My yesterday's stream was like that, too. And I didn't even notice it. I normally don't unless someone particularly mentions it, because I don't hear my audio before I start streaming. And that's on some different games, it has different levels that I need to set it to. And there isn't any preset that I could automatically have. I have to manually adjust it. And sometimes I just forget to manually adjust it. Should be better now. Should be able to hear me. Go move that over. So I also am talking a little bit lower because of the cough thing than what I normally do. But luckily I already recorded the other video. So, yeah. There isn't really anything more I need to record unless this week. Unless, the new patch comes out. Or if I feel like doing a guide. Hopefully my throat will get better in the next day or two. We'll still be able to stream, of course, at the night. And all that normal stuff. Let's see. Oh, we'll go and move that down. Take the red into purple. Nope, didn't get it. We'll take the brown. And we'll just take the red into a brown. Into a triple. Yes, if it has more armor, it does triple. And that will be enough damage. Oh no, but it does take away my Sunbird though. Gotta get that Sunbird back. Don't think we're gonna be able to. No! Okay, well, we're gonna move that up. Get a nice Sunbird. Nice. And moves right back up. We'll go take this, never mind. We'll take the red over, take a yellow, and we're good to go. Okay, and that's match. Yeah, it's a similar concept. It works about the same from what I can tell. An Infernus compared to a Ketris. I'll probably stick with Ketris, just because that's my personal preference. Oh, hey, it was Max. Or one of the Maxes. Not quite sure if that's still one of the Maxes that come to the stream. I know we've had a lot of Maxes in the past. But there's one of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to stay with the quick fire. Oh, never mind. Let me go switch that back out. Where is, Ketris? Oops, Ketris. Yeah, I'll probably stick with Ketris. I believe the colors for this work a little bit better too, because you have to keep in mind, with an Infernus, you're blocking every color that he has. But with the Ketris, both brown and green are open. Of course, he does have a better chance of extra turning and all that, but Ketris just has so much more mana open that you'll actually be able to use and refill him with. Oh, that was a complete miss and a fail. That is unfortunate. We can go take the red into the green and let that happen. So we'll go do that. Don't really get much out of it. We'll go and take another red. Start getting our stats up. He starts doing Kraken, which will be our doom because this team doesn't really have a good counter against it. Unless we could get up a little bit quicker. Okay, good. No Devour. That's fine. Almost getting Elspeth back up. We have a nice thing in the last slot too, if we can ever get an Elspeth up. So let's try killing out one of these. Wait, that wasn't even enough? Wow. Well, we'll throw down the Phoenix to get the kill. Now we just have to deal with this little guy. They're just Plague. That's going to start getting annoying too. And we all have to deal with that thing. Yes, let's do that into a yellow. We don't get it. He gets the Devour or the kill. Never mind, he didn't Devour. He only got the kill. Still, it's dead. Well, take that. And... oh, we can get all of them. Wow. Really lucky Cascade right there. Really, really lucky. Now we can just throw that down and then clean it up with the Phoenix. Doesn't matter how many troops we lose, as long as we win quick. You can have one troop left and it still counts. Also, someone was mentioning a bug earlier. I don't know if it's fixed or if it's still in place or if it's just on a certain platform. I haven't actually tested it yet. But they said if your Sunbird is the only troop on your team and you cast it, it makes you lose the battle, which is something that they fixed on Elspeth, but apparently they didn't fix it for a Sunbird, probably because it actually kills itself, whereas, and that's a little bit of a different mechanic than the other one. Okay, so let's go and just do the red. Do a little bit right over there. What else do we need to throw down right now? Free extra turn, another free extra turn, and probably just a standard red then. Into a brown chance, which we don't land. Brown down, and let's just start killing this thing so he doesn't infinitely revive. Also, why on earth is he using a Chupacabra? I guess just to do a pure color of the New Kingdom, I guess. Or not the New Kingdom, of Sunpress. That's not technically new anymore. That's been out for almost a year now. Or not a year. Like 7 months now, for however long it's been. Oh yeah, New Kingdom, by the way, is September 15th, for any of you that haven't heard yet. September 1st is New Mythic. September 5th is, September 1st is New Mythic, September 15th is New Kingdom, and next patch is soon TM. Anytime within like 1 day to like a week from now is the next patch. It can come up like excessively randomly out of nowhere. We'll just be playing one day and it's like, oh, hey, patch is in like an hour. I could see them doing that. They've been doing that a little bit recently. I guess because of how the just how the approval system is. I'm not quite sure how it really comes out that way. Okay, well, let's go and play this correctly this time and kill the Draculus first. I have no clue why I did not do that earlier. Let's see. You don't have many good legendaries. What do you need to try to build your team? Can you make a Sunbird deck for lower levels? Sure, I can do a lower level Sunbird. For sure. Redeem code soon? Oh yeah, I might as well just go give the redeem code after this. I still need to go contact what's her name too. Salty, to go get more. You need more codes to sustain us. Actually, I did already ask her. I just didn't get them yet. Salty shall sustain us with codes. Okay, we'll go kill that out. Let that thing do its thing. Let the thing do its thing. Really specific. Use +2 red, +1 yellow. Single, you don't use brown now. Oh yeah, if we were to use the other team, we would end up switching to that banner. But for this one, we do need to keep it as is. Yeah, you're alright, Ajax, if we were using the other one. But yeah, let me go make a... Well, there's a really easy one. I ended up showing one during the video. There is Sunbird triple... Did I put it over here? Did I ever put it somewhere else? So that's the same team. But yeah, it's the cheap Sunbird team is just a Hellcat with triple Sunbird. It's just Sunbird spam. Oops, if I can type. Sunbird spam with a Hellcat on this team. This also counts as all beasts as well, if you were interested in getting the extra glory. Oops, Hellcat. Oops, I cannot type. Wow. There we go. Hellcats. But yeah, you would just run something like this and run it with a double yellow. We showed this during the video earlier. I always make sure during the video to show at least like one budget team for them. Or at least I try to. Sometimes I forget. We could possibly lose this battle because this is actually a pretty solid team. This is actually what I like using for my invade team. So hopefully the Gorgolfa messes up like crazy. The AI is pretty bad with it. So well, that, and if we get lucky enough like that off the starting board, that works too. And we'll need to keep taking every yellow we ever see. These are going to be vital for us to really get going. Same as purple. Mainly the yellow, though, is more important. And now we can get going. Put that down. What else do we need to move around? Put that down. Put that down. And take the red. Doing that. There we go. Okay. And now we can go and triple Phoenix. How should we go about this? Let's actually take the purple. I could have just taken the yellow, but then again, they both have the surge chance that they needed, so it wouldn't have really mattered. Anyways, let's go and, do we do first lot first? No. We're actually going to do first lot last, strangely enough. Mainly because it's going to get a little bit more regeneration on it, which we'll be able to utilize. Actually, I might as well just not even cast it. We can just get the other ones up, since they're doing more damage. There we go. But yeah, that would be the budget team of how you would do a Sunbird team. Oh, did I call it Phoenix? I keep calling it Sunbird, Firebird, and Phoenix. I call it 3 different things. Let's go for our revenge battle. Oh, you don't have a Hellcat? Oh. Okay, that makes it slightly harder. Not having a Hellcat. Well, you can still spam Sunbird. You would just need something to generate for it. Do you have a Gorgoltha? Do you have a Ragnagord? Do you have a giant spider? Do you have a well, giant spider would be the perfect replacement for this. It would essentially do the same thing. Actually, giant spider might be even better than a Hellcat. The only reason I'm using a Hellcat is because it does a storm to that color. But you can use a giant spider. It would be easier to fill the giant spider than it is to fill the Hellcat. It's just easier to keep looping once you have the Hellcat. But yeah, you can do giant spider. You could do Gorgoltha. You could do really any exploder in the game. Poison Master, any of those. You need something to give them mana, and then you can just go triple Sunbird, preferably a beast, because you get 5 glory this week per PvP battle that you do, so you might as well utilize that. But yeah, giant spider would be the next best bet. Autocorrect is so helpful. Yeah, I know, autocorrect can be annoying sometimes. Stacy the Terror? That's funny. That is really funny. I don't know why it wouldn't identify it as a word, though. Tacet is a word. If it was to autocorrect it, it would probably autocorrect it to T-A-C-I-T instead of E-T. Move that over, move that over. What else do we do? We don't really need to throw that down, so we'll just take another purple. Get our other Sunbird up. Move that over. Take that. Get the Hellcats. Never mind, we don't have anywhere to throw it. Well, technically we do. Actually, I might do that. No, we'll go for the purple surge. I could have taken the green as well to drop it down. Not really that needed, though. I'm scared of what the Kraken will do, but I really don't have any way to work around it. Okay, good. It did not devour, but it did get a lot of mana. And it didn't get to loop. Oh, no. Yes, it did. Never mind. Oh, no. That's never good. Okay, let's go and get our ability back up. And we'll just throw a double of them. And as long as they keep missing, we should be fine. Is that enough damage? Yes, it is. Barely. It has 10 above enough damage. And down it goes. Okay, so the Phoenix works out nice. Use Celestial or Celastasia, Sunbird. I almost forgot Celastasia is even a troop. It fell off the meta quite a while back. The main thing that made it fall off is Celastasia used to have a 10 gem spawn. Now I believe it has like a 6, which is really, or not 6, 8. I believe it has an 8, which is really, really bad. I wish they would buff it back up, because there's really no point in having it on 8. The reason why they lowered it was because of its final trait, which I find a little odd, but it just gains a barrier whenever it matches for an extra turn. It's not that bad. There's some really big troll teams that would sometimes be made out of it. Not with actual trolls, just people trolling other people by using like mass Celastasia. So that's why it was nerfed down from a 10 to an 8. But I really feel like they should bring it back to a 10. At least put it up to a 9, if nothing else. That or lower its mana cost very slightly. I feel like it never really has much of a purpose these days. But yeah, Celastasia, Sunbird, Naga Queen, and Yerol. The biggest issue I could see with that team is I don't believe it would be able to land the extra turns enough. But we can go try it real quick, might as well. Just go do it over the suggested team. We already have Celastasia up. So, Celastasia, Sunbird. What else do we need? Sunbird, Naga Queen. Too bad when the thing is barriered. I wish it would protect itself. It doesn't actually do that. It still count the death somehow, but not kill itself. So you can get to keep the HP. It doesn't actually do that. Barrier is actually not particularly useful. Oh wait, never mind. You don't actually get a barrier from it. I forgot. It does a cleanse plus a bunch of other things on it. Only the Celastasia itself gains a barrier. Never mind. So yeah, that'll work out fine. Let's just go and set our banner. What banner will we end up needing here? I'm almost leaning towards the double green, surprisingly. Double blue, plus one something. Yeah, I think double green is actually the way to go at this point. This is for the quicker Naga Queen. Let's go double green. If I can find it. There we go. And here we go. And after this battle, we'll go give the redeem code. Yep, I know, JZG. I just remembered. We'll go do it. Right after this battle. So let's go and... How do we start? Need to get the green mana going. Perfect. Already have alignment as well. And now we have everything we need. Now we just need to start using it. So throw down Sunbird number 1. Let him take whatever. Take that over. And go from there. Don't miss. Good. Very nice, very nice. So Stasia, go on our bird. Good job. Nice cascade up the top. Take that, take that. We can green skull. Could work. We'll go take green skull. He'll skull us back. We'll go and I guess here all for the kill. Oh, never mind. That's not enough damage. Close enough. Close enough. And now we'll start poking on that one. Why not? And go take another poke. Wish you were burnable. You'd be dead right now. And then we'll go and AoE it. Don't. Oh, of course. I should have killed it. Oh well. Now we'll go and kill it, and down it goes. Yeah, that ends up working. Okay. I do feel like over a lot of instances of battles, though, it's gonna miss and give your enemy a bunch of the color. It's the only thing I'm really afraid of with using it. Let's see. Oh, back to quick fire. Quick fire. Well, this can miss too, but you'll know immediately if you're going to get a miss. But that team, it'll take a while before you realize you're about to get the miss. Because with this, if we do a first turn cast, which we're not going to do because he's going to miss on this board, but if we were to do a first turn cast, we'd know as soon as the battle starts, like what our position kind of is. But if it elongates to like turn 5 and we're just now getting the initial colors on the board, we're going through a lot of battle, whereas we might have just been able to preemptively leave to diverge some of the time that we would have wasted. There we go. And now we'll just kill that. Now we just go and throw another bird. Bird. Bird is the word. I'm pretty sure someone mentioned that on the forum at some point related to this patch. How could you not remember the bird? Let's see. I'll throw a split, I guess. Oh, that was actually enough damage. Wow. I really underestimate how much damage that does. That is actually a pretty decent amount of damage. Not to mention, the less they get, the more damage it does to each individual one. Works out really nice. Hello, Ripex Stock. Welcome. Oh, I forgot to go give the code. 1 second. This battle's a 1 trophy, so it shouldn't take too long at all. I am the master of forgetting. Let's see. Where should we move? We'll do it right after this. Okay. It's gonna be horrible when I get older. I'm gonna forget everything instantly. There we go. That goes down. So let's go and give out the code now. I remembered. Okay, let's go give out the redeem code. If I can find where the redeem code is. I don't have it up at this current moment because I was in the other thread. Go into mail, go into private messages, figure out where on earth in all this it is. There are. We only have 2 more left. Let's see. Let's see. Which one of these two should we do? Let's go do this one. Because there's something I can use the other one for later. Okay, so we'll do this one. Yeah, these are our last 2. Hopefully she gives us more. Come on, Salty. We need your codes. Feed us with your power. The power of codes. Okay, let's just go and get the little thing open. Go and put this into the interface, and then go get the link for you guys. You use that gemsofwar.com underneath the game code. Let me just go put this in real quick below me for anyone who's getting here a little bit later. If I could find where on earth it is and all this. I really need to go over my format that I have for this stream. It has so many edits in this stream. I have about 50-ish layers being used, but only 20 of them are actually active. And the other 30 I kind of just need to remove later. I just haven't organized them yet. Also, I could minimize a lot of it if I just made one single file for like all the graphic stuff. Though that would be harder if I ever wanted to change it, which is why I have it as is. Same as the background, but that you can just change pretty easily. Okay, where on earth is the code thing? There it is. Found it in all the mess. There it is. Also, I have no clue what that says. You're so nice? You're nice? Why you're nice? I have no clue what that actually is. I'm bad at cryptic messages. Maybe you need to descramble it. No, it's not one of those. Also, there's a proper name for those. I forget what they're called. Anyways, let me go get the link and the code pasted into chat for any of you that want to just copy paste it. And there you go. There it is in chat, everyone. There's the code. There's the website you use it, gemsofwar.com, and underneath game code. And your invite code for any of you that are wondering, that don't already know. Pretty sure most of you know by now. But in case there's any newer players or anything, you just go under settings, and whatever your game says down here is what you use for your invite code. Do keep in mind it only works for PC and mobile users. But just go in there. Oops. It would help if I actually put it in. Fail. Well, let me go put in all the information, and then we'll go from there. Fail. That would help. Put that in. Put that in. I'm not a robot. And boom. Redeem. And there it should be. There it is. Okay. That's weird. You have to go out and then back in. But that gives the normal reward of 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold, as always. And let's see what we get from it. 1 gem key. Where are you? There we are. We got it. Arc Druid, you're useless. You'll also be clogging up the event key drop pool next week if you're trying to get the new one. We're probably going to get a billion over next week, which we won't need. And events. This is such a ridiculously easy event this week. It's day 1, and without even going out of my way, I'm already at 74. Wow. If we were to go out of our way, seriously, it takes like under an hour to do this event this week if you were to specifically try to do it. Obviously, I'm not going to. We could try to not do this event, and we would still get it by the end of the week. Because we're just going to eventually just keep getting battles that have like 1 or 2 of them in. Of course, when I say that, there's not a single one around that has any in, but they tend to pop up here and there. Send you a screenshot on Discord. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to even go on Discord. I haven't been on it for a while. I generally do not go on Discord. Very, very rarely do I ever use Discord. I probably should start using it a bit more in the future. We will eventually have a Discord for the channel as well. That will come in time. I also need to start using Discord more before I ever bother even thinking about doing that. But yeah, we will be doing stuff like that in the future. I just really haven't had a need to create one yet. But it will happen. Soon TM. No, not soon. Could be another year before something like that happens. Every Sunbird cast, you lose 1 level on him. And it says until you restart the game. Wait, every Sunbird cast, you lose 1 level on him. And it stays until you restart the game. That is not normal. That is definitely not normal. I don't think that's happening to me. Let me see. Are you on console? Yeah, it's not doing it to me. It just stays the same. The reason for this... Oh, you know what? It could be a... What's your magic on your bird? Is it below 20? It could be maybe based on its magic, the level that it comes back in at. And I don't think you have to restart the game. You just have to restart the battle for it to redo it. I'm pretty sure it should be like that. But yeah, that means the Sunbirds... I didn't actually know this earlier because I had no way of knowing. But yeah, I guess the Sunbird's revive is indeed based on its level then. So if it's 18 out of... or if it has 18 magic, it would come in as a level 18. Or if it had 10 magic, it would come in at level 10. And so on and so forth. So I guess that's a thing. I assumed it just revived itself, but I guess not. Well, it's not really summoning. Well, I guess it is. It's reviving itself. Yeah, I guess that is a summon. But yeah. It actually stays until you restart the game you tried? Oh, that's really weird then. I have no clue what's up with that then. How far are we on PvP? I'm pretty sure we're not even close. If I check it right now, we probably need to get triple our points to even get 3rd place. I mean, 3rd. I meant 100th place. Nope, it's actually more towards double. Wow, if we kept playing, we could almost get up. I probably should start trying to get on the top 100 some of these weeks. Would definitely be helpful. Oh, speaking about helpful, if any of you guys want to join the guild, we do have 1 spot available. We still have it. Take it now or forever hold your peace. The requirements are 300 trophies, 500k gold, 1.5k seals per week. All those are per week, obviously. And we're in competitive top 1 or bracket 1 guild wars. If any of you can do it, we have 1 slot available. Yeah, we have 1 vacancy. You find that it levels the same level as it is currently. Oh, okay, so it does come in at the normal level. So it doesn't summon based on it. Okay, I didn't know that for sure. It was because of what someone was saying earlier with the level glitch thing. Okay, so what do we need to get rid of? Who's the biggest threat? Let's get rid of Neppers, just so we don't have to deal with the summon anymore. Not having much luck at all. And you will be heading to bed soon. You got work tomorrow, yeah. I don't know if we'll be able to get a recruiter then, or recruitment. I'll try for a little bit tonight, but I need to wake up early tomorrow too. So if anyone else is in my guild who can recruit, make sure to do so. Unless we get one by the end of the stream. Okay. Well, let's go and throw. What do we need to move? We'll go move that to elf. Go for that. Go for the double kill. And then split kill, the final one. Split kill with all of it going on to 1. Not exactly a split kill then. There we go. We get our 3 little vent gems. We're pretty much almost there. If we were to go for like battles like that, we'd get it in no time flat. Should we? Nah. Yeah. We're going for it. Might as well. Wow, there's only like a 10 score difference between the two. Okay, this guy gives so many less resources. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for it. Because there's really no point in going out of our way for these little stones. They'll be done in no time. I'll go take the blue and the red. Go get the skull poke. We'll take the other red. And we'll go throw this into split. I don't mind it doing that little bit of damage. It's not really that relevant. Get the Sunbird back up so we have a tank. And to go from there. I'll get a double kill or not. So we get a decent amount of damage down. What else do we have to move? Move that down. Take a red. Take another red. Down it goes. And split. You say Bridget needs to join us? Yeah, Bridget, you're always welcome to come. I don't know if she would want to do that high of a requirement every week, though. Well, we'll go throw down the reds. Get herself the other red drop. What else do we need to go move? Throw the Ketris. Get split damage. Actually, I probably shouldn't have split yet. It was a little bit too early. But now we have to commit to another one. Because we already started. Alright, we'll take the yellows. That gives us an Elspeth. Though there isn't really that good of a cast. But we'll go split. Pretty much kill him just with the split. Go and get a kill. Actually, I might as well kill the Phoenix. Because that will give us Ketris for the win. And there we go. That's a match. Could have done it the other way around as well. Your platform asked for 1k trophies. Wow, that's a lot of trophies. I will be raising my requirement up to 500 next patch. But yeah, I'm never going to be raising it to 1,000. That's a little bit too high. for a minimum. As something that would be recommended to do, that would be fine. But as a minimum, that is a really, really high minimum. Yeah, I'm never making it that high. And the only reason I haven't moved it up to 500 yet is because mobile still doesn't have 4 times speed. Once it does get 4 times speed, I will raise it. Because the minimum was 300 back when we didn't have a speed modifier. But now, once mobile does get that speed modifier, I'll be raising it, of course, because that should be pretty easy for people to do at least 500. If they were already doing 300, 500 is actually easier to do than 300 prior to 4 times speed. So people should be able to do that just as easy now. Okay, well, we have a Corvash. That's not really going to do much. Too bad we don't get any stuns out of it. Not like that would even do much either, but... also, is he seriously using 3 humilities? I just noticed that now. He used the Draculas with 3 humility or Crimson Bat, whatever he's using. Wow. I'll talk about committing. Alright, we'll go take that. Throw down the thing. And down they go. When they get to 21 members Guild War, or 27, guilds will have 3 free spaces. Yeah, I don't know for sure if that's coming next patch or not, but they really need to implement that already. If it's something the community was asking for and it is something that they're adding, I'm just not 100% sure if it's in next patch or not. From, I believe it's coming to patch after next patch. We'll find out for sure, obviously, when it comes out. There'll be a pretty expansive change notes once we finally get to see it. Not quite sure if they're rebalancing. I'm kind of curious about that too. If they're going to be rebalancing any kind of troops that are overly used right now, or if they're going to nerf Justice or some of the other kind of ones that are too used, or if they're going to add a counter to Scion at all. They might just do that by adding troops that happen to work good against it. But I really wish they would just add a anti-mana drain to a trait. Do what they kind of were thinking about doing initially, which was allow Mana Shield to protect against mana burn. I'd be perfectly fine with that. Or just something to fix it. Because currently mana burns, not mana burns, sorry, mana drains only counter is another mana drain that are killing them before they ever get to do it, which with 9 mana cost mana drains is not really that viable. Because they're going to go before you even have any chance to be able to do much. Also, anyone just getting here, make sure to use the redeem code below. Should still be active. Probably will be for another 15 minutes or so. So make sure to use that when you can. For free resources on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code thing. Where to move? Who's the biggest threat? Probably first lot. I'm not going to worry about it though. Let's move that up. Get a little bit of our mana. Keep poking any mana when we see it. If we don't see it, we'll just throw split damage, and I don't see it, so we'll throw split damage. We'll go throw that down, get a little bit of our manas, nice, very nice, actually a lot of our manas, pretty much all of it that we need. And there we go. Pretty standard battle, as far as how that team should be going now. Yeah, this would be a good team to try getting number 1 on the leaderboard with this week. That is pretty decent on speed. That's like, what, 1 win per minute when it goes correctly? Or sometimes it doesn't go correctly, which slows it down by a pretty decent amount of time. But that's not too bad for PvP. Has a little bit of a consistency to it, not excessively though. I wish there was a way to make this team just slightly more consistent. Oh, and this is going to go a little bit slower against these two because they have, I was forced to hit last slot with my cast I just did. I didn't have any choice there. What do we do? Just take greens? Yeah, sure. Oops, I just gave it blue. Oh, no, I didn't. There we go. That works. So now we can hit any of them, so we'll do that, and then kill it with Phoenix, and we're good to go. You're playing me again? What defend team am I using, by the way? Oh, good, we got an Arcane Tradestone. Because earlier, my defend teams were glitching out and being all weird. Okay, now it's using the right one. Let me check that my Guild Wars is correct, too. I had to change it manually this morning. It wasn't working correctly. Let me double check. Where'd it go? What am I even looking for right now? I'm looking for, what am I looking for? Wow, that is short-term memory. What am I looking for? Oh, yeah, I was going to check my defend teams in the schedule. Oh gosh. Anyways, yeah, they're all correct now. Let me just double check each one just in case. Yeah, they're good to go. They're also going to be changing the format of these. I believe that they are doing next patch. It's something that they mentioned. And with the new interface change, that would make sense if they were to change that next patch instead of waiting for a later time. Also, keep in mind, say goodbye to the visuals that you know on like all these menus and everything. They're going to be overhauling the menu. Oh, is that Macaulay? Macaulay! Oh, do you have the glitch on your team that makes you go to a lower score? I forget how you do that these days. But yeah, let's go fight Macaulay. Or Macaulay. Macaulay? Macaulay? McQuay. Let's see. We'll go with the purple. Get our Sunbird going. Take our greens. Get our poke. A lot of mana. Really nice. We got our ability. Throw this on Corvash. Wow, 1 HP. If he Corvashes us with 1 HP. There we go. We'll go do split damage. And throw down the reds. Move that down. Move that up. And that's match. Assuming the Bergolfa doesn't revive. And dead. No! Why? Why you do this to us? There we go. At least we got a nice follow-up. Game's not going their way anyways. Are they? Earlier, I was having that issue last week. So far this week, things have been going pretty well. I felt like I was really loose streaking a lot last week. But, I don't know. Today, he's been pretty good. I don't know. It's something about this team. It's either giving us a lot of luck, or it's just decent. One of the two. But, it's doing something. Something beneficial to us. This team's playstyle is kind of nice, or at least as far as like what I like from a team. Has that nice initiate, then you get to clean up. You get to target, you get to clean up, and then you can just keep throwing damage at them. The only thing it really doesn't have enough of is mana generation. That's the biggest thing this team lacks. But other than that, it's pretty much covering everything, all the core things you really need from a team. Probably skull distracting. There we go, perfect. I don't care if that dies, it's perfectly fine. What we're going to do now is ensure that this does not devour us. Okay, never mind. But that failed. That failed. Don't you dare kill it. What just happened? I think we just lost. I'm gonna go move that down. Come on, we need to catch us, even though it has like almost no stats. Yeah, that Devour ruined us. That Devour. If nothing else, we could win it off of just a Phoenix if we had to. And I think we're gonna have to. What else do we move? Where to move, where to move? I guess we could take the yellow up and hope for a double red. It's a double skull, not a double red. Wrong one. And is that bird enough damage? I believe it is. Yes, it is. There we go. Have I ever played it on mobile? No, I've never actually bothered playing Gems of War on mobile. I've only ever played it on PC. I don't really do mobile gaming. Like, at all. I'm PC all the way these days. Okay, well, we'll go throw down on red. Take the other red. We'll check everything else. Good. Move that up. Take the brown. Good. Oh, no, we didn't surge. Well, he surged. Not us, though. We'll go take the brown. Go give a little poke to him. I'll get rid of Garuda. I think he's one of the biggest threats. There we go. I'm not really too worried about that thing casting. Well, for one, it's not even casting. It's just standing there like, oh, should I cast or should I not cast? Look at this. Why is it not cast yet? That's really strange. That is really strange. Well, that makes sense because he got skull distracted. But, I don't know why he's not casting all these other turns. Like, right there. Why didn't he cast? That is super strange. Oh well, not gonna question it. It's helping us a lot. He still hasn't cast it yet. Now he's dead. He doesn't get the chance to cast it. I think he delayed his attack for like 6 or 7 turns. Wow. That is one dumb AI right there. At least for that one troop. They've been meaning to rework it for a while. I don't know when the AI overhaul is actually going to be happening, though. It's definitely not next patch, and it's probably not the patch after next patch either. But it is something that would be really nice once it comes. Is there faster teams than Gorgolfa, KrissTigger, Dragonsoul, KrissTigger right now? No. It's pretty much the most consistent quick team. Though what I'm using right now almost seems like a pretty consistent one too. But yeah, as far as this team, I don't show this in the best teams video, but I do mention it at the end as a disclaimer that, like, yeah, this is pretty much like one of the best. But it just doesn't use any new troops, which is why I don't mention it in the video that I'll be posting tomorrow. But yeah, this is basically the most consistent quick team in the game right now. Particularly if you can get really quick KrissTigger's off correctly. I normally use it wrong half the time, but it's more important doing it quick than it is to get the most perfect move. You don't have to spend forever trying to find the perfect move. You just need to cast it quickly at a efficient spot. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. So throw down the KrissTigger. Do whatever. That go down. Gorgolfa into pretty much anything else. I need to make sure I don't keep clicking on that too much. I'm actually slowing down the battle, not making it quicker. The reason for that is... Oops, I shouldn't have taken a purple. Yeah, we end up getting the revive. The revive got in our way. But whenever I click, it actually makes time go by slower in the battle. It brings it down to like 1x speed instead of 4x. I wonder if that will be fixed next patch. That definitely is a glitch. Or maybe it's intended, who knows. It could be intended just so the game moves slower while you're raiding. But yeah, as far as consistent teams are concerned, this is like the most consistent high win rate team. If you were to play this team slowly and think out every single one of your moves, you could easily get over 99% win rate with this team. And it would be able to do so at a decent speed. Generally, you will have a slightly higher lose rate than that. Or I mean win rate than that. Mainly because you're going to be obviously trying to play it as quickly as possible. But if you were to think out every single one of your moves, it's almost impossible to lose with this team. Unless you just get excessively unlucky. That or you misclick. Let's see. Also, you could possibly lose with this if you're a lower level player as well. Just because of the stat difference on some battles would be slightly hard for this team to deal with. Also, that does assume all of them are fully traded as well. And you can trade Dragonsoul this week, by the way, if any of you haven't yet. And if you have one just laying around, Dragonsoul is a pretty nice troop to get traded. Not the best kind of traits out there, but if you're already using Dragonsoul a lot, it's definitely nice to have them. Particularly his revive can save you. His revive can make a win go from, or a lose go to a win pretty much instantly, just from a single revive. I've been saved dozens upon dozens of times due to Dragonsoul reviving when we should have lost the battle. Okay, well, go move that down. Go throw down Dragonsoul if they'll let us do it. End your turn. There we go. Let's see. Bat sacrifice. Oh yeah, the bat sacrifice. That used to be pretty good when the gem spawning was slightly different. Nowadays, it just has way too low of a win rate to be viable. I have done it before and tested it a couple different times at various time points when the gem spawning has changed a little bit, but it's still not worth it. Its win rate at best is like 50%. It is a ridiculously low win rate team. It can win in like 10-15 seconds, but you lose more than half your battles, so it's not really worth it. I might need to switch the banner of this team back to a just standard red-purple. I hate that we have the -1 yellow. I feel like it always gets in the way. Like, we'd have full mana right now if I would have set the other banner. But then again, we wouldn't have full mana on Dragonsoul, which is one of the whole reasons why I have the current banner set. So, I don't know. But we'll go through that then. Trying for the extra turn off the green thing. I didn't end up getting it though, obviously. So I'll just go throw that down. Let him do his little poke for those for the extra turn. Get the board clear. Double KrissTigger, and then we're good to go. Yep. And that should be match. Let us go. And there we go. And down it goes. Oh, hello, Christian. Hello, Mehmet. Welcome, welcome. Anyone just getting here, make sure to double check the redeem code below. Should still be active. Used on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. For any of you on PC mobile that still want to go claim that. I'm not sure if it's still active, but should be. It's probably going to not be active soon. We posted it about half an hour ago. So it is reaching about the end point. Where to move, where to move. Go take the brown. Oh, we could have gotten a brown off the top, didn't end up getting it though. Good evening, Ray Raid. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, if anyone else have any other questions, team builds you want me to go over, anything of the such, feel free to leave them in chat, and we'll go do so. I'm probably going to be heading off pretty soon. I do need to wake up a little bit earlier tomorrow. I also need to try recruiting a slot. Also, I might as well say that one last time. Does anyone want to join my guilds who's still here? We have one spot available. Requirements are high, though. They are 300 trophies per week. 300 trophies per week, 500,000 gold per week, 1.5k seals per week, and we're in Bracket 1 Guild Wars, so you'll have to be able to easily win Bracket 1 Guild Wars. Yeah, if anyone can do all that, let me know. We have a slot available. Have you the French name of Riali? Is it French? I didn't even realize it was French. Yeah, 300 trophies don't take too long at all. Especially if you're only using the ultra quick teams. Like if I was to use this constantly, we'd get it in no time flat. Generally, my trophy gains are a little bit lower because I explain things and do other stuff and just mess around with a bunch of fun teams. But yeah, if you were to just go like super serious, grind out all the trophy mode, you'd go something wrong with this line. I almost feel like this could even work too. The one we've been doing with the new troop. This seems pretty solid. It is one that you have to pay quite a bit of attention to, though, which is not as good as the other team, because the Gorgotha, Dragon Soul, Christinex team, you don't even need to look on the screen. The team basically plays itself. It's really nice in that regard. Whereas this team, it's a little bit of a liability, because there's a lot of instances where you have to make sure, like right at the beginning, you have to check the board. There's a few other instances where you kind of have to make sure if it's worth doing a certain move, instead of just going directly for it. You also have the struggle of needing to make sure you plan out how you're going to be able to get up Tetris for his second cast, because that normally becomes one of the biggest issues. Speaking of that, he's not helping. That is not helping the cause. Okay, let's go and kill this out. Unfortunately, it did green instead of red. Wow, we even got his ability up. Interesting. Forget what it does. I think it's does damage and triple based on something. Deal 18 damage to an enemy boosted by enemy's attack. Oh, interesting. Too bad none of them have a high attack. So that's not going to really work out then. Well, we'll throw it on Scion, get this annoying Scion out the way. Or at least starts doing it. Oh good, he ended up hitting Tetris for whatever reason. And that is not enough damage to go kill anything. So we're not going to bother with it. We'll just go take the green, start getting Tetris back up. Now we'll be able to get the little poke, and then we'll be able to specifically target after that. We'll just go and kill that off with a skull right there. Move that down, and that's pretty much enough damage. We'll just let it poke us, and then we can do this into the bird. And that's match. Your favorite team of all time is still Savasi, Greenseer, Giant Spider, Kraken. I see. You're using Savasi as like that little tank kind of damage, and then you just go Greenseer, Giant Spider loop into a Kraken. I feel like it might go even quicker if you just go double Kraken. It wouldn't be as safe, but it would, I feel like, be quicker just going to double Krakens. Where do we move? Where do we move? We can take the blue into a brown extra turn chance. I'm not going to bother though. We'll throw that down. Give ourselves some split damage. Or maybe I should have. That'd be a decent amount of damage that fell from the thing. So we'll just take the red, take the other red. Never mind. Well, we can take that red. There we go. And we'll throw down the next poke. And now we just have to deal with the one, which we'll likely do just with a third Phoenix. And that'll be a match. Exactly down. Or Tetris. That works too. If we have to go that way. It looks like we're going to go that way, apparently. And down it goes. Was even trying to get him up, but that works too. Unintentionally getting full mana on a troop. Okay. Let's go kill out the their Dracula's thing. Let's see. Wait, yellow team, best GR, famine. Wait, Fam, Tur, Inferno King. 8,000 plus points, 5-0. Did you end up doing that last week? Wow. What are the... Wait, what is GR? What is GR and TER? I know that the second slot is Famine. And that your last slot is Infernus. What is your... What are your other two? GR. I do not know what GR is. GR or TER. Oh, Traxxas is probably TER. But I don't know what the GR is. Unless that's Gorgolfa or something. Let's see. Oh, Goblin Rocket. Let's see. What's that team again? Where'd it go? Goblin Rocket, Famine, Traxxas, and Inferno King. Interesting. I might need to try that later for Yellow Guild Wars then. Okay, that's match. When is Yellow Guild Wars? Is that actually tomorrow? I guess we could try that team for at least one of the battles and see what his score is up to. There's definitely not a lack of teams to do for Yellow Day, at least with end game characters anyways. Earlier on in the game is a little bit harder to make Yellow Day. Actually, it's probably one of the harder teams without a lot of the good legends. But with them, they're just, Yellow Day's normally a cakewalk with the better yellow legends. Is that enough damage? Yeah, it is, and that's team wipe. There we go. Yeah, let me, oh wait, never mind. 2 HP, really? Really? Well then. Well then. Well then. Well then. Okay, well, we'll just go move that down. And catcher sim for the kill. And there we go, finally. Down he goes. Okay. So yeah, what is tomorrow's Guild War color? I didn't even double check yet. Tomorrow is Guild War. Tomorrow is... Where'd it go? Oh, tomorrow is Yellow Day. Okay, well, so let me go save that as a team, and we'll go try it. Go try it against this as well. That's actually the meta as well, or one of the metas. Where should we save it? I'll just put it off of my suggested team slot for now. I'll remember that's that one, and won't replace it out with anything else. So let's go and see what we can do with it. So, Goblin Rocket, Traxxas. What else do we need? Where to go? Where to go? Famine and Inferno King. I won't be able to test my score, but I will be able to test to see if I can win with it. And there we go. And the Infernus in there. Okay. So, red, yellow banner, I would assume. Can't minus any of them. I don't think. No, we'll just have to go with the red, yellow. Or then again, we already have +1 on red. Oh, actually, we already have +2 on red. We can just go double yellow, actually. There we go. It's +2 red, +2 yellow now. So roll with this. Use Goblin Rocket as our main board control. And try aligning with the Traxxases. Alright, we'll take the skull there. So he doesn't Scion us. No, that doesn't matter if he Scions us there. We didn't have any mana on our first group. Only when we have mana on our first group does that actually matter if he takes the skull. Otherwise, he gets no value out of it. And it does look like we're going to be able to get a famine up pretty early. This team would be a little bit annoying against a Corvash. We'll go move that over as well. Got our famine. Just throw it on Scion just to make sure we get rid of it as a threat that we don't need to deal with anymore. And now we start aligning stuff. So let's begin. We need a Traxxas ability. I might just move the blue into red. There we go. And oh, we already have the convert. I don't even need to bother doing anything else. We can just do that. Boom. And that gives us a famine cast. And nothing we need to go do with that. Hold on to it. Hold on. Move that over. Get rid of a Infernus. Actually, if that was Guild Wars, I probably wouldn't have taken that extra turn. It would have lowered our score. Get another Infernus. And yeah, that actually does work pretty well. Let's see what you're going for with it. The biggest issue will be if we're up against a Queen Mab. We definitely cannot run that against Queen Mab. Other than that, yeah, I guess we'll try that some tomorrow. Seems pretty solid. Hello, Salty. Oh, wait, we got Salty in here? Hello, Salty. Welcome. Oh, you heard you needed me? Or I needed you? Yes, we need your redeem codes. We already posted one today, but we're basically out of redeem codes now. I sent a message to you on the forum earlier, but yeah, we need more codes. All the codes. Oh, you're gonna make some more this evening. Okay, that's fine. Take your time then. We don't need them until a little bit later anyways, so we already gave out the one for today. So, yeah, that's fine. Take your time. No rush. Alright, let's go try this one more time then. So, Salty, about how much longer do you think on the patch? I saw the thing, but, yeah. Let's see. I just can't wait. Anticipating it so much. I know you actually don't know the time. It's not even a question you can answer, because they could end up confirming it at any moment. I'll go and put the yellow down. Yeah, I know, very soon. Probably this week, hopefully. That or very early next week. Let's see. Well, we'll just go move that down. There isn't anything particular I needed to do there. We'll go move that. Go move that. Get ourselves a famine. Boom. Get rid of it on there. It's pretty good against the Christine X's too. I mean, not Christine X's, the Wisps, I mean. Oh, I guess Christine X as well. Well, let's go let him poke us. Never mind. I didn't. I said that, then I changed my move so he didn't poke us anymore. Let's go and move that down. Put the brown right into place. Blue into his skull. Won't really do much. Yellow into skull will be a bit better though. We'll throw that over. Still need to kill this. Don't have a way of doing so. And nothing we can really move. We'll just take the red. Get another Goblin Rocket for forward control. Let him do his thing. Don't you dare devour. Good job. And do we have any drops we can do? Yes, kind of. We can go and try throwing for a for the red right there. And then we have this red at the bottom as well. So that'll work. What do we need to do from here? I guess we'll just throw kind of a blank Goblin Rocket. And, oh, you know what? I should have probably aligned for Taraxis, though we already have the alignment, so I guess it doesn't matter. And we just move that down. And why'd I even bother with that? We can just Infernus. And, wow, 4 damage short. But, I mean, 3. But the burn kill. The burn kill for the cleanup. All hail Queen Salty. Big stretch. But if anyone has any other questions, things you want me to go over, anything of the such, feel free to leave them in chat, and we will definitely do so. Otherwise, we'll probably end out the stream in about another battle or so. I do need to wake up a bit earlier tomorrow. Also, if any of you are interested in joining the guild, ask now or forever hold your peace. Because, yeah, we still have 1 slot left, and I'll be getting that a little bit later tonight then, I guess. I might just have to leave the slot empty. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough time to recruit it. I'll go throw that down. Where to move? I can't wait till the game finally gets to 27 out of 30. That would make Mondays a lot less stressful. That is for sure. Where to move? Well, we'll go take the reds. Let the little thing do its split. That'll be enough to clean up. And then we just need 1 more little poke. If we could get our mana. Take the red, and that's match. Dead. What are the requirements for the guild? 300 trophies, 500,000 gold, 1.5k seals, and bracket 1 guild wars you need to be able to win easily in. Are the requirements. don't need to make yourself a crown? That sounds like a good plan. Oops, I should have taken the Dbarrel. I saw that blinking there too, and I was like, ah, I'm not even gonna go for it. I was assuming that would be an extra turn off the top, but there was an extra 3 period that got in the way of the that happening. So it didn't happen. We'll go throw that down. Ooh, we missed. Oh, we can actually lose this now. How could you do such a thing and miss? Okay, we'll take the red off the top. Also, that one was an extra turn prior as well, and I didn't go for it. We'll go do that. Split damage isn't going to be enough to kill it. I have to throw it, though, because Phoenix is about to die any second now. And now we go for it. So we'll go do that. And now we'll put it far enough away. And now those things can't do anything. And we're left with our 2 damage sources with no mana generator. Interesting. I've never actually been down to this point with this team. Normally it does a bit better than that. But, let's go and take our scope poke. Go and throw that on last slot. Wow, he survived with 2 HP. It's a bit annoying because we do need to commit to it to be able to get rid of the that Kraken. There we go. And there we go. Never mind. We didn't really need to commit much. That thing does quite a bit of damage. I can't believe at one point I was like, yeah, it kind of needs a 2x ratio. No, it does not. That was prior to really seeing it in action. Seeing it in action is like, oh wow, this thing is absolutely amazing. Okay, well, throw that down. I still have to say, the most powerful that has been added this patch, though, in the 3.05 patch, without a shadow of a doubt, I have to say, goes to the best event troop added. The reward for best event troop goes to Wisp. You know what? I should probably go do a poll for that just for fun. Post it to the forum, like every single version. See which one is the most favorite and the least favorite event troop. Oh, I totally need to go make that poll. That needs to be a thing. We need to start doing that every single version. Make a poll and see what the community's favorite and least favorite event troop is. And maybe that would help give Salty and the devs a better idea on what not to do for troops. As well as an idea as what to do for them. But particularly what not to do. Let's see. Okay, well, have a good time, Salty. I'm actually probably going to be heading off right after this battle as well. But we'll go do that. And let's see. Why must you do such things, Scion? Why? Oh, this is bad. We'll just go move that down. Let it do its thing. Take a red. Oops, I just gave him a drain. Yeah, we're gonna lose. Gonna lose. We're gonna win. No, we're not. There's no way we're gonna get a revive. He's gonna die to the thing. Well, we can still win off of the other one. But now we're in really dangerous territory because every skull, the next skull he takes is just gonna wipe us if we don't get a catch us off beforehand. Yep, and he has to take a skull right now. Oh, yep, anything I do. Any of the areas I would have done right there would have given him a skull. Okay, anything else we can go do? Doesn't really look like much. We'll go for a blue. Let him do his thing. Doesn't get a skull, good. But he does have famine and everything, so not really gonna help much. Come on, let us get full mana. We're so close. Not really. We keep going back down to 0 every single time. Go move that over. Go move that over. And there we go. We got a Ketris. The only problem is it has like no stats whatsoever. But we're still gonna throw it. There we go. 3 HP on that one. Wait, can we actually kill that? Destroy a row. I need to get a row with 3 skulls in it somehow. How can we make this happen? There we go. That works too. Not exactly what I was going for, but I'll take it. Where do we move? I guess we'll just move that over. No! Don't you dare kill it. What is this boost based on? Boost based on yellow destroyed. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Where do we move it? Where do we move it? Where do we move it? Let's move that over first. Okay, that results in basically nothing. We'll go and just take some reds, I guess. And he gets a skull. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, let's throw this down already. Try for the skull, didn't get it. And now we're just gonna have to keep barriering like crazy. It's gonna be the barrier wars. Gotta protect against him so he can't kill us. I also need to make sure he does not get his ability off. No! Okay. This is coming down to the wire. No. Don't even think about it. Move that up, I guess. Get ourselves a barrier again. And now I think we just win. Because we have the barrier. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I spoke too soon. Famine, what are you doing? What are you doing, Famine? Okay, let him do his thing. The next poke he does will kill us. That is really bad. What else can we move around? It's risky, but I'll take it. Good. We're safe for now. We can go get ourselves a barrier. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh wait, that's not enough damage yet. One more. We're almost there. What on earth is this battle right now? Good thing we got the Silver Maiden, or else we'd be dead ages ago. If it was almost any other troop in the game. There we go. Right on time. Well, that went over pretty bad. But still fun. Let's see. Hello, Nasticus. You lose a few every, and you're way lower tier, so would lose much more your bracket, but would be happy to join. Do your best for 1 week only if you really can't find anyone. That could end up working. I could take you for a week if you wouldn't mind staying for only a week. So, Nauticus, I guess we could go and do that then. If you wanted to stay for a week, and then we could maybe replace you out, yeah, for next week. But, yeah, we could keep you till next Monday. From Monday to Monday, is basically what we do. And then just try to find someone else throughout the week. Yeah, that could end up working. Anyways, guys, I am going to be heading off. Let me just go and make sure I go recruit Nasticus then. So yeah, Nasticus, just leave your invite code and I'll go add you right now. Would you flex minimums? Like, if someone could do 7,500 day Guild Wars, or someone that does 3K a day Guild Wars and does 1,500 trophies. Yeah, I'm pretty flexible when it comes to minimums. Generally, I barely ever kick for people doing below the minimums when the people do occasionally do it. The only thing I've generally kicked for is people that do extremely bad in Guild Wars is the only time I ever bother kicking anyone. Anyone who's doing, well, that's not necessarily bad. It's bad relative to bracket 1. Anyone who's way below our average, I do have to consider kicking eventually, particularly since we went down to bracket 2 recently, and I don't want that happening again. So I do have to be a bit more cautious about it. I was getting way too lenient with it, and then we dropped down to bracket 2. So I got to be careful with that. You got the Love Hammer. Okay, give you a minute. Well, I can wait. Let me know, or I'll go do it in about a minute or two. Hello, Urknard. Welcome. You're just searching the fastest invasion team. Currently using... Oh, I'll be posting a video on that tomorrow. You're currently using Mab team and the Web Spinner team. But Famine still is a problem. Yeah, Famine's always going to be a problem. Biggest way to get rid of that is Spirit Fox or Cockatrice, if you need a single target disable on it. The other way is to true damage, spam it real quick, or to use anything that has a single target kill kind of ability, like a Fairish Raw, Ketris, or any of the other kind of really big single shot, one-shot kind of troops. But yeah, Famine is still really annoying. All Mana Drain in general is pretty annoying right now. There isn't really a particular counter to Famine, but that's normally how I just go around it. Either just use Drain him before he drains you, or kill him with true damage. Also, Spirit Fox do both of those simultaneously, plus deny his yellow. And he's one of the more, or Spirit Fox is one of the more used counters to it. Okay, so let me go get you in, Nasticus. So that'll work out perfectly. So I don't need to stay up all night then. Which is good, because I need to wake up early tomorrow. There we go. Love Hammer. So yeah, we'll keep you for a week. We might even keep you a little longer, who knows. But at least a week. And we'll go from there. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading off for tonight. Thank you all so much for coming down. We will be back again, of course, tomorrow. Also, don't forget, the next patch is coming very, very soon. We'll be covering everything with it. We're also going to be doing a very, very long stream, probably one day after the patch, because we're going to be going from level 0 crafting to level 10 crafting. There's two ways that you're going to be able to level the crafting system. You can either kill a bunch of troops or pay gems. And even though I have like 1 billion gems, I am going down the kill troops route just so we have even more gems, just so we don't have to waste through them. So basically the first full day that the patch is out, I'm going to be basically streaming until we have level 10 crafting. This will mainly be Explore for the most part, but we'll still be answering questions, doing teams, messing around, and all that kind of stuff. But if it works in Explore, we're probably just going to be running like a Bombot team most of the time, and just messing around with that. Okay. Anyways, have a good time, everyone. Good night, and best of luck with everything. Wait, you just left mine again? Wait, what? Wait. What now? Never mind. That seems to be working fine. Oh, what's going to be the fastest team for leveling crafting? Oh, you're probably going to want to go with either a Valkyrie, Rowan, Double Siren, or you're going to want to use this team. It is... Where'd it go? It is this team right over here. The Bombot team. If you happen to be able to afford it. The other alternative is just to use like some kind of Rowan for the kill. But it's this. It's a Elspeth Bombot, Black Manacles Troglodyte using the Mechanist class. All you do is just cast this, you get your extra turn, boom, you throw Bombot, and boom, you won. And you just keep repeating that. It's 4 kills. I forget how many you need per level. I also don't know if it increases. But essentially, this is how we're going to power level it. Probably wouldn't take us more than a few hours, actually. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, this is how we're going to go pretty much about gaining a good majority of the points. We might mess with a few different variants, but as far as, or you know, like with teams and stuff in PvP. But as far as exploring, and if we truly wanted to go as quick as possible, we'd be doing this. This will get us about 10 kills per minute. And it can actually do quite a bit more than that, actually. But on average, it would be about 10 kills per minute. And yeah, so however many kills we need, divide that by 10. And that's basically how many minutes it will take for us to complete it. So if we knew that information, we'd actually know exactly how long it would take for us to get it. But yeah, that's the team I'm going to be running for, most likely. Anyways, guys, I'm heading out. Have a good time. And best of luck with everything. Goodbye. Good night.